in this question, we are looking at a sequence. We are given 3 patterns. We have the table that we've done that is showing the number of patterns. So we have pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have corresponding number of dots in each pattern. So in pattern 1, we have 1 dot, as you can see it. In pattern 2, we have 5. And then we completed that table, saying that in pattern 3, we have 13, and then 25, and 41 of them. Now, in this part of the question, we are told that Tn is the number of dots in pattern n of the sequence. Okay, let's break it down. When we are looking, let's pick number 13. So when I'm looking number 13, that number 13 means 2 things. First of all, this is value of term, because each of them are called terms. They can be called pattern like in here, but they are terms. So this is the value of the term. And then not only it is the value of the term, but it's telling us which term. So it is telling us number of term. So which term is that? Third term. Third term has value 13. So this is the idea that is presented to us. Tn, that is the number of dots. So number of dots. So Tn here, that means number of dots. In pattern n, meaning this is the number of the pattern, or in other words, the number of term. So here, this value here and this value here will mean number of term or number of pattern. And then we have the formula given to us, and therefore we have to find the value b and, well, not just find the value of b and c. That's not what we have to do. We have to show that that's 2 equations. That's what we're going to get. And here again, they are highlighting the fact, they are saying, look, the value of term 1 is 1, and the number of pattern is 1. The value of the term 2 is 5, and that's term 2. So number of dots in the first part is what? Number of dots is 1 equal to multiply the number of the term or the number of pattern in this question is what? 1, isn't it? So multiply by 1 to the power of 2 plus b, multiply instead of, again, of n, we put 1 plus c. So 1 equal, we put that in the calculator, 2 multiplied by 1 to the power of 2, we're going to get 2 plus b plus c. Now we are looking at what we should have and what we have, and the difference is what? That they move that 2 to the other side. When we move a number to the other side, what happened? We change the sign. So therefore we put in the calculator 1 minus 2 and we get is minus 1. So our b plus c is equal minus 1. And now for the second one, we're going to use the second values. So again, number of dots, value of the term, in this case is 5, equal to multiply, n means what? The number of the term, or in this case, number of the pattern, that is 2, that is taken to the power of 2 plus b, multiply again n, which is the number of the term or number of the pattern here, that is 2, plus c. And again, we work our numbers. 5 equal, we put 2 multiplied by 2 to our calculator, and we press equal, and we get 8, and then plus 2b plus c. And again, we check against what we should have, and we can see that they don't have that 8. They move it to the other side to join 5. Again, when we move a number from one side of the equation to the other side of the equation, what happens? Changes the sign to the opposite. So 5 minus 8 in our calculator, we do get minus 3. So minus 3 indeed is equal to b plus c. So we have shown them what they were looking for. But the main thing, I cannot restate that enough. We have to understand that when it comes to sequence, there are two aspects. One aspect is the value of the term. That's what Tn always represent. And then n in itself, that is telling us, well, where is that term standing? What place does it have? Yeah. So that's two different things that we have to differentiate in sequence.